this link. 2020 has been a heck of a year, and self-health, both mental and physical, is so important. So make sure you're connecting with other attendees through the networking tab. That's where you'll find the hallway as well as a few additional networking rooms where you can gather with people around similar topics and similar interests. And you can connect by directly chatting someone in the attendees tab as well. But without further ado, please enjoy this midday session with Gwendolyn White to present Midday Reset Yoga, Midday Reset with True Love Yoga.
Thanks so much for that, Alex. Before we get started, this is going to be a more stretching movement, kind of to reset the body. Especially with this year, we find ourselves sitting a lot more in front of our devices, maybe more so than we were accustomed to prior to this year. And also with more people working from home versus office spaces, sometimes we might find ourselves working on the sofa, working in our favorite lounge chair, stretched out on the floor. It is nice to mix up our work environments when we're working from home. However, the body feels it. The body truly feels when we are sitting in those seated postures and we're starting to hunch over and the shoulders are starting to pull forward. It creates a rounding through our back, and it can really just start to put a lot of unnecessary stress on our spine. So we will be doing a standing, stretching, moving practice. If you are able, and if that is what you are wanting, you are also welcome to do these movements, these stretches seated. All that I ask is that if you are in a chair, you sit to the front half of the chair versus all the way back. You want to sit to the front half of the chair with the feet grounding down, the knees bent and even, connecting to the ground. And you want to sit with a very lifted spine. So you would lift the shoulders up and kind of let them roll down the back versus sitting back against the back of the chair. So that's my little disclaimer. Also, meditation, so many amazing benefits. After we get into our stretches, we are going to be doing a little standing guided meditation as we move through the movements in the second half of this session. So just a couple of notes about meditation and why it is so important. It is extremely effective in bringing our brain waves into a deeply calming and relaxed alpha wave state. It calms your nervous system. It helps refocus your energy. It optimizes the circulatory system. It boosts your immune system. I could go on and on with the benefits of meditation. And I'm talking with just a few, 2 or 3 minutes of meditation a day can have amazing benefits. And sometimes it is nice to step away from the devices, step away from the work, step away from the brainstorming and the busyness of our days, and just kind of go inward and clear the mind. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Big sigh out mouth. I'm going to go ahead and get in position. This is my home yoga space, which I did not have before March of 2020. So that is a bonus that this year has brought me. You want to give yourself a little room to stand. No yoga mat needed, no props needed, just the body. So take a look down, draw the gaze down towards the feet. Feet should be about hip width. Keep a soft bend in the knees. Take a moment while we're gazing downward as we are looking at our beautiful toes. Pick them up, maybe spread them apart, fan them out, connect back down to the ground. Then shift the gaze up, straight ahead. Check in with those shoulders now. Slowly lift the shoulders up to the ears and press them back, and then allow the blades to roll down the back. As that happens, you'll notice we lengthen up through the spine. Draw the navel into the spine, engage in the core. Maybe we lengthen a little taller. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out of the mouth. Place one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. Soften the eyes down to close. Take another deep breath in through nose. Big sigh out mouth. Stay here, keep the eyes closed. It is difficult sometimes to be in stillness, to be in silence. And all we're doing is creating a little space, a little mental, emotional space to just be. Maybe the ideas are flowing. Maybe all of the brainstorming is wanting to happen right now because of being so inspired through these sessions, through connecting to these other entrepreneurs around the city. But for just right now, for these next few moments, ask those thoughts to just pause. Take a deep breath in. Big sigh out mouth. Start to find your rhythm in your breath. Maybe it's deep breaths in and out of the mouth. Maybe it feels more comfortable to keep the mouth closed and exhale that air down the back of throat. Start to find that breath that feels best for you. Deep breath in and out. Start to open up the eyes, release the hands down. We're going to get a little silly here with our movement. Start to shake everything out. Maybe take wrist circles, shift the shoulders side to side, but keep those feet rooting down and grounded. Maybe we find little sways. Maybe we want to bend the knees, get a little crazy. Shake it all out. Shake out any stagnant energy, shake out any lactic acid, just shake it all out, get a little silly. Take a deep breath in. Pause here, pause the shaking. Let the arms just kind of fall to the sides. Closing the eyes down once more. Just taking stock of anything that comes up. Maybe we notice areas of tension or tightness in the physical body. Maybe it just feels good to shake everything out, be a little silly and not worry about what we look like, not worry about how others see us. Take another deep breath in through nose. And as we exhale this time, bubble the lips. And it'll feel silly the first time or two. Take another deep breath in. Settle down. Pause. Inhale, both arms high up overhead. And as those arms get right above those shoulders, take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Taking one hand, pointer finger and thumb to form a circle around the opposite wrist, right or left, whatever's most comfortable for you here. Inhale, lift straight up. Exhale, hinge over towards the side of the hand with the circle. Now shift that gaze in front of that extended arm. If the arm is blocking the view, consciously, intentionally pull that shoulder back just an inch or two to create a little more space so you can see. Inhale up through center. Exhale over to that same side once again, gazing opposite. Pull it up through center. Release the arms down. Those knees that have been soft, start to bend them a little deeper, engaging the core, lifting the pelvic floor up, sinking back into those glutes slightly. We do not have to be very low to the ground. We want to create space within the belly and be close enough that we can rest our hands on our thighs, rotate those fingers in, rotate the elbows out. Standing cats and cows. Hold from this neutral spine. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. This time, start to hollow out the belly, pressing through the back. Drop the chin down, deep breath in. Exhale, shift the tailbone to lift up. Let the heart press forward, lift the head up. Once more, inhale, hollow out the belly. Exhale, tailbone and head tilt up. Last time. From here, start to release the hands down the legs to hang, finding the forward fold, only finding the edge, never force the forward fold. Keep those knees bent as much as comfortable for you and let the head drop down. Take a deep breath in, sigh it out. Slowly start to roll up, stack the vertebrae, gently lifting up, slowly lifting the head last. Roll the shoulders up and down the back. Lifting the heart. Inhale both arms all the way up. Exhale up top. Now the opposite hand. Pointer finger and thumb forming a circle over that extended wrist. Inhale, lift straight up. Exhale, hinging over that opposite side. Gazing in front of that arm. Again, checking in. If the shoulder is pulling forward, pull it back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, back over towards that hand with the finger wrap. And what we are doing, anytime we're bending with the side that is lifted, we're creating space right here. Take a deep breath, inhale up. Exhale, last time over. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus the arms this time. Bend the elbows, spread those fingers wide. Let the energy just fly off those fingers. Heart is open. Take a deep breath in, lift up. Exhale, release the arms down. Starting to engage that core, tucking the pelvis, those knees that are bent. Sweep the arms forward, sinking down into the glutes, pressing back, finding chair. Inhale the hands together to heart. Exhale, slowly hinge over, forward fold. Slowly start to rise up. Remember, this is meant to help you reset. Interlace the fingers behind the back, roll the shoulders behind the back. Heart is open. Deep breath in. Exhale, release the hands to our sides. Checking in with those feet back to hip width. Back is straight but soft. Arms are by our sides. Take a few moments now to settle yourself after that little bit of movement. Maybe lower the gaze to a soft point on the floor or close the eyes down completely, your choice. Let your chin start to drop down gently towards your chest, just to where it is comfortably resting. Allowing a stretch up the back of neck. Are you stiff or soft? Are there any points of discomfort? If you feel any discomfort or pain, you can gently move, twist. You can roll any joints that might be uncomfortable until you get to a place where you feel soft and relaxed. You might want to give a little bend through the knees, maybe a little bounce down, or maybe lifting up tall and lifting the heels up, lowering down. Take a few extra movements until you can settle back into that stillness. If we are sitting, you are welcome to extend the legs, flex the feet, maybe rotate those ankles. If we're standing, find that stillness. Start to imagine this white, warm light sitting just behind the belly button. Imagine it feeling that region of your torso. Is it pulsing? Is it a constant glow? How bright is it? Is it just a glimmer right now? Is it slowly getting brighter? I'm just checking in with that light too. No judgment, no expectation. Take a deep breath in through nose. Let it out. Start to slowly twist the torso slightly. Start to visualize that light rotating right to left with this twisting movement. Allowing this torso to rotate back and forth with that light. You can keep it small. If the bigger twists feel good, you can always get a little bigger, but it is your choice. Just gently rocking in this light and a warm breeze. The power of this glowing light is creating movement all around it. Bring the palms up to the belly. Continue with this twist and let the hands just kind of shift across side to side. Release the hands back down. Check in with those arms. Are they tight? Are they relaxed? Are they wanting to swing with the twists? Just imagine those arms flapping like cloths in the wind. Visualize any tension that might be in those arms, just dripping down the arms, down the fingertips, like water, just dripping off, releasing with each swing. You can allow in this space any emotions or thoughts to form. Maybe let them roll off the fingers and know that you can pick them up later. They're going to be on the ground waiting for you. This right here, this is just your time for a little stretch, a little peace. Take a deep breath in through nose. Big sigh out mouth. Pause in the center. Lifting up tall through the spine, roll the shoulders down the back. Open up those palms, spread the fingers wide. Hands are down by our hips. Start to shift the weight side to side, maybe bending the knee a little more as we go each direction. Pause in the middle again. Navel is pulling into the spine, engaging the core. Pelvic floor is lifting up. Lift those heels and drop the heels down. Allow that vibration to go through the body. Yes, there's a little vibration. Yes, there's a little shake. Keep those fingers wide by our sides. Make sure those knees are soft in this little heel bounce. Take a deep breath in. Big sigh out. Take a few more heel taps. We're just inviting our inner vibration to shift, inviting the release of any stress or worries or anxiety or overstimulation from being in front of our devices. Now at your own pace, start to slow that movement down. Let the heels reconnect. And allow just a slight movement, a little rocking movement. Maybe it is front to back. Maybe it feels better side to side. Just notice how the body instinctually takes you there. Allow the rocking to happen. Allow it to slow so you come back into that pause until the rocking has subsided. How do you feel in this newfound stillness? Are you noticing any new sensations within the body? Do they spread throughout the body, or do you feel them in just particular parts? Maybe warmth, fullness, tingling. Relaxation, stiffness, anything is welcome, any sensation with no judgment. We're just taking note right now of how we feel. If the eyes are open, let them soften down to close. As we come to the final few minutes of this meditation, you may want to start to wiggle the shoulders, and we can release the activeness of the hands. If you'd like to release the arms slowly above the head, just notice all of the movements, all of the muscle work, the strength it takes. Put the palms together. Interlace the fingers. Notice that point of connection. Now flip the palms straight up and away from our crown. Take a deep breath in, lengthen up. Exhale, release the hands down to the sides. Inhale once more, all the way up. Interlace the fingers, press the palms away. How is that light feeling? Are we allowing it to shift all the way up through the center? Is it maybe moving from side to side? Do we find our bodies moving side to side in this stretch? Pause in the center, release the hands down. Take this opportunity for any last movements that are calling to you. Pause in the center. Stack the palms right over the heart space, bringing that warm ball of light right under the hands in the heart space. Taking a moment to feel some gratitude for movement, for stretching, for a little meditation. Whenever you are ready, start to open your eyes. Release the hands down to the sides. Thank you so much for moving with me. True Love Yoga is doing for the entire month of November on our Instagram, which is True Love Yoga KC. Every Tuesday and Thursday, we are posting 10-minute meditations, guided meditations from our amazing teachers in our yoga community. These are free. Our focus is gratitude for this month. Thank you so much for joining. Have a fantastic day.